the Game Awards itself is pretty special for the reason that we get a chance to, honor all of the devs and the teams that make some of these beautiful games for us and do these things that they do, right? It's not an easy task. It takes teams of sometimes hundreds of people to make some of these games come true and come to the light. So it's kind of bittersweet because there is an ugly side to this. And the ugly side is, especially with this show, a lot of people, voice their opinions on it. And the lack of, a lot of people would say, respect for a lot of the devs and a lot of these teams out here who actually win these awards. And when they get a chance to go up and accept the award and, give a tiny speech, if you will, they weren't even able to do that. It seems like the time was really focused on a lot of other things as opposed to the actual Video Game Awards. If you thought in your head, hey, Video Game Awards is going to be a bunch of awards given out to a lot of video game companies and devs and stuff like that, that's what you would think, right? But no, not necessarily, because they don't cater to those people. It seems like Jeff Keighley is the guy who kind of started this about 10 years ago and all of that. But anyway, he's been getting criticized because of the hurry up and wrap it up sign that starts to glow when these guys win these awards and get up there. So usually the average time that the average person or team or devs get when they win an award is about 25 to 30 seconds, and then they have to wrap it up. So they were really stingy with the time here. And I think somebody, I don't know who it was somebody who actually counted the minutes and basically said, look, if you add up all the minutes that the devs actually had a chance to get up here and talk and, do all these things compared to the whole 3+ hour show, I think it equated to about 12 or 13 minutes. I think if you added all of that up. So do the math on that. 13 minutes in over a 3-hour show. That's telling a lot right there. Okay, so a lot of people got salty about that. There was even one instance where the game of the year, which went to Baldur's Gate, no surprise there, really, were up there giving a speech, and they were actually talking about one of the devs who died during the making of the game. And as they were trying to pay homage to him, the music started playing and they were getting this wrap up sign to say, hey, hurry up, wrap it up and get off the stage. So that rubs a lot of people the wrong way, and rightfully so, it should, because that was blatant disrespect, in my humble opinion, when somebody's out here, number one, accepting a Game of the Year award, number two, trying to honor someone who's not even here anymore. So that was kind of salty, and a lot of people kind of felt that same way, and they voiced their opinions on Twitter and everything else, all the platforms. And Jeff Keighley actually put out a small statement saying that, as the show went on, he kind of killed that time frame. He wasn't as strict as he was at the beginning, and he was going to change a lot of those things moving down the line. Of course, he would say that, but he needs to actually do that. So we'll see next Game Award show how that is done, because last year's Game Award show, I want to say some of these guys took their time. I want to say the voice actor of Kratos, they said he was on there up there for like 8-9 minutes, something like that, which was crazy. And he dropped a stupid bomb on the devs from Call of Duty and saying that, last year I was up here like 8 minutes, and that's actually longer than the campaign of the last Call of Duty game. So yeah, kudos to him for doing that. That was a nice little shot, and they were kind of salty about that too. They were a little salty about that, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was awesome, and like I said, this was a pretty good show though, all things considering. As far as if you want to talk about announcements and trailers and stuff, if you want to talk about just that, then it was a nice beefy show, and there were a lot of games on here that I am really excited about and cannot wait to play.